皆さんこんにちは。そして日本語でチェンジへようこそ。Hello guys, my name is Marcelo and welcome back to 日本語でチェンジ. On this video, I'll be talking a little bit about kanjis after talking about hiragana and katakana. If you didn't check out hiragana and katakana, please check out the videos. I'll leave the link at the end of the video. Okay, but kanjis are the third writing style that we will be using. So basically, when you write something or when you read something in Japanese, it's gonna be a combination of these three: hiragana, katakana, and kanjis. Okay. Now, hiragana and katakana are really easy to learn. Not really easy, but I mean, you can learn in a week or so. You just have to copy, and that's it. That's not like a crazy amount of hiraganas or katakanas, but kanjis are just, we have too many of them, and you just cannot learn, in a few months. You need a couple of years for sure in order to become able to read a newspaper. Actually, in Japan, we start learning from first grade until high school, and then you kind of become able to read, a newspaper. So it's pretty intense. But I told you guys already, my advice is to look at the kanjis not as a challenging, kind of want to give up, obstacle, but as a factor that makes Japanese language so beautiful and so gracious and nice. I just love kanjis, even though it's very hard. It was very hard for me to learn, but I do remember finding so interesting, learning the meaning, the origins, of each of them and stuff. So yeah, well, let's have a look at some of them. Okay, as I told you guys, this is gonna be only a introduction to talk about what kanjis are, and that's it, because I cannot really teach you guys kanjis. That's something that you guys gotta do by yourselves. Okay, so let's see. So kanjis, they are a little bit more, as you can see, complicated than katakana, although this guy here, if you look at it, is exactly the same katakana ka. Okay, and actually a lot of katakanas, they were just, like, took away from kanjis, and even hiragana, I heard the inspiration came from kanjis as well. And if you don't know yet, the kanjis, they came from Chinese. Okay, so that's why we have we call them Chinese characters, but we cannot really read Chinese kanjis because Chinese Mandarin, they use a more, I would say, an older type of kanjis, and Japanese has kind of their own, kind of modern kanjis. But we do kind of, we can guess what the kanjis are sometimes in Chinese. So we kind of understand what, I remember going to China and kind of, oh, this is, this is meat, or that is something ice and whatever. So you can guess a lot of stuff, but you cannot read, definitely, because the pronunciation of kanjis are different. But let me get into that. So basically, kanjis, what makes kanji really hard to learn is that it's not only about writing, learning how to write them, but it's about reading them. The problem with kanjis is that they don't have only one way of reading, such as katakana and hiragana. They have several ways of reading. They have what we call on and in. I think I have to, if I remember correctly, which is no, on and kun, yeah, which is the reading. So on is one way of reading, and then kun is the other way. If I'm right, I think the on is the original one that usually comes from Chinese, pronunciation, while that the kun is the Japanese, the ones that they created in Japanese. So let me just check for you guys here. Now, for example, I'm checking a kanji right now. It's if you guys, let me just show you this. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this thing here. This is a Japanese electronic dictionary. It helped me a lot to learn Japanese. This is kind of, well, nowadays you have even a more modern one. You can write the kanjis here and then you can search for them. But what I want to show you guys is that how it shows here. So I just checked out this kanjis. I don't know if you can read it. So if you see here, on the top it says number 2. So this means that this kanji is learned in the 2nd grade. Okay, and this number 7 means how many traces, how many writings we should have, and then what I was talking about is actually the sounds, which is here, which we have the sei, sho, which are the on, and then we have the hiragana, which is the kun, which is the Japanese, which is koe, koa, and stuff like that. Okay, so basically, I don't know if you guys can see, this is all here is all the sounds that we can pronounce this kanji, and that's just too much for you to learn. Like, we cannot really learn, and that's why it takes a lot of time for you to memorize, but eventually you just get used to it. And let's have a look here. So for example, the first one I have here, this kanji is haha. If you remember your hiragana, you can practice haha, ne? Haha. Okay, and then I have this one, chichi. By the way, haha means mother. Chichi means father. And then this one here is inu, which means dog. Kawa means river. Umi means ocean or beach. Ame means rain. Okay, so these little things here are supposed to be the rain falling and stuff, the kawa, the river ones, they are supposed, these here are supposed to be like the current, of the river. Mom, I don't really know where this comes from. Oh, okay, so next one, tsuki means moon, okay, like moonlight. He means fire, so kind of you can see the little flames, okay, fire. Mizu means water. Ki means tree, okay, like a Christmas tree, so tree. This one is kane, okane means money, okay. This one also means gold, okay. And this one here is tsuchi means dirt or soil, or yeah, okay. Next one, this one means hi, which means sun or day, yeah, but I would go with sun for now because we have the moon. And then chikara. So remember, this was the katakana ka, but actually this is one kanji, and only this single kanji can be pronounced as chikara. And this is what I like about kanjis, because instead of writing 3 katakanas or hiragana, you write only one thing and it can be pronounced, as chikara. So this is why I mentioned before that if you write a sentence in English that's going to be this big, in Japanese it's going to be this. So it's much faster for you to read something in Japanese, a Japanese book, than a book in English or Portuguese. Oh my god. Okay, next one, katakana. No, katana, no, not katakana. Katana means katana, right? Which is a Japanese sword. Okay, katana, like a samurai. And then ue means above, and shita means below. Okay. And then kuruma means car. Okay, and that's it, guys. So this is what I'm talking about. Each of them has a meaning, and then if you know the meaning, you can just guess, because a lot of words will be made putting together these kanjis with other ones. So for example, on my hiragana lesson, I had the word kyukyusha, which is ambulance. So the sound sha actually is written with these kanjis. This one here. So this is kuruma, but it's also pronounced as sha, and then it makes sense because kyukyusha is a type of vehicle, right? So this is really what I'm talking about, how the meanings help you, But now I want to focus now on this one here. So let's talk about how we can pronounce them, each of them, in a different way. So here it was tsukihi, right? Now these ones, I'm going to show you how we pronounce them in a different way. So for example, the first one was tsuki, moon. But now in this way here is going to be pronounced as getsu, getsuyobi. So getsuyobi means Monday. Okay, and also can be pronounced as gatsu. So this is jugatsu, which means October, jugatsu. Next one was hi, meaning fire. So ka, the other way of reading it is ka. So kayobi, which means Tuesday. And then also kaji means fire. Okay, like if you have a fire, you just scream kaji, and I mean fire. Okay, kajida, usually. And then we say we had mizu, meaning water. So mizu will be pronounced as sui. So suyobi. So suyobi means Wednesday. Okay, and also suiye, which means swimming. Kind of sounds the same in English. Sui. Okay. Maybe English came from Japanese. I don't know. Sometimes I have this like wow, Anyway, ki, which was 3, will be also pronounced as moku. Okay, so mokuyobi is Thursday, and then here is mokuzai. Mokuzai means wood or lumber, like the material. Next one, kane, which was money, but now it can be pronounced as kin, kinyobi, which is Friday, and also kinmedaru. So kinmedaru means gold medal. So medal is a word that came from English, so we don't have a word in Japanese, so we write it in katakana. Okay, this is what I was talking about, katakana. So kinmedaru. Okay, kinmedaru is gold medal. We had tsuchi, which was dirt, and now is do. We can also read it as do, so doyobi. Okay, and also to without the ten, right? To with ten is do, but here is to, tochi. Tochi means land. Okay, and the next one, he, which was like day. It also can be read as ni. So nichi, or he or nichi, nichiyobi, which is Sunday, okay? And also Hizuke, which means date, okay? So as you can see, Monday is actually the day of the moon, Tuesday is the day of the fire, Wednesday the day of the water, Thursday the day of wood, and then Friday the day of gold or metal, and then Saturday is gonna be the day of the dirt or earth, and then Sunday is gonna be the day of the sun, okay? Which actually makes sense if you think about it, because Sunday, right? In English we have only Sunday, but in Spanish, for example, we have lunes for Monday, which is moon, okay? And then we have what else? Martes, né? Which is the planet, but also Mars. In Japanese, we're gonna use these kanjis. So it's all related, you know, when you study about it. And this is what makes me crazy about languages, you know, somehow they connected, and that's just, anyway. The video is too long already, I'm talking too much. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked it. This was a little bit of, you know, what kanjis are, and they're just super interesting, and I hope you enjoy learning them because it's really cool. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.